Vaughn Carter, help me. I have no discipline and zero self-control. The secret formula to breaking bad habits, mastering mental toughness, and reaching your goals. Ever felt trapped in a cycle of broken promises to yourself? Here's your ticket out. Packed with practical strategies, this blink is designed for adults who crave real change but struggle with follow-through. You'll learn to conquer procrastination, build productive habits, and maintain motivation even when the going gets tough. This blink offers a holistic approach to building self-discipline, touching on everything from time management and goal setting to burnout prevention. Whether you're an exhausted entrepreneur or a student juggling multiple responsibilities, these tips will help you break free from self-imposed limitations and become the achiever you've always wanted to be. Accessing your willpower. How many times have you found yourself reaching for cookies while on a diet? Or doom scrolling social media when you should be working? You're not alone. It takes self-discipline to reach long-term goals, and practicing that discipline can often feel like an uphill battle. To effectively develop this discipline, it helps to understand the science behind willpower. You can think of willpower like a muscle. If you have to use it too much and too forcefully, it gets fatigued. On the flip side, it can be strengthened with proper training. This means the willpower that builds the foundation for your self-discipline isn't a fixed trait, but a skill you can cultivate. Just like any other muscle, the strength of your willpower is influenced by all kinds of factors that can vary immensely throughout the week. The prefrontal cortex, the area of our brain linked to self-control, performs less well under stress, fatigue, and low blood sugar levels. This means we can actually improve our willpower by manipulating these factors. For instance, a simple glucose boost may prevent a drop in blood sugar that leads to weaker self-control. Getting adequate sleep and exercise can significantly improve our brain function and, consequently, our self-discipline. You can also practice meditation and mindfulness to promote your relaxation and enhance your awareness of your unproductive impulses. Environmental control is another powerful tool to promote self-discipline. By minimizing temptations and distractions in our surroundings, we put less strain on our willpower. This could be as simple as keeping your phone in another room while working, or removing junk food from your pantry. Finally, align your goals with your personal values and motivations. See, if you frame your goals in a way that resonates with you, the need to force yourself to follow through diminishes. Maybe you're motivated to work out not because you want to be slim, but because you want to be fitter when playing with your kids. Dig deep to find your personal why behind your goals. But how do we put this knowledge into practice? Well, it all starts with small, manageable steps. Use if-then plans to manage tendencies toward laziness or procrastination. For example, if I feel like procrastinating on my work, I will do just 5 minutes of it. Often, getting started is the hardest part, and you might find yourself continuing beyond those 5 minutes. Building the right mindset. Another secret to unlocking self-discipline lies in your mindset. Let's explore how you can cultivate a mindset that promotes willpower, focus, and personal growth. First, let's talk about the power of a growth mindset. Now imagine two people learning to play the piano. One believes they're either born with musical talent or not, a fixed mindset. The other believes they can improve with practice. That's a growth mindset. Who do you think will persevere through the challenging early stages? The growth mindset person, of course. They understand that even Mozart had to practice. Here's a simple trick. The next time you face a challenge and think, I can't do this, add one powerful word, yet. This small change opens up a world of possibilities and growth. Reflection is another key mental tool in building self-discipline. Think of it as looking in your rearview mirror. It helps to see how far you've come and adjust your course if needed. Set aside some time each week to review your progress, celebrate victories, and learn from setbacks. Hold yourself accountable. Make a habit of regularly checking in with yourself about your goals and if you're still on track to realizing them. This practice will help you fine-tune your strategies and keep your self-discipline on track. Resilience is another crucial mindset to cultivate. Practices like mindfulness, focused breathing, and gratitude journaling can also boost your resilience and emotional regulation. But it also helps if you can adopt a mindset that views things that might scare you, such as giving a public speech, as an exciting challenge rather than a terrifying necessity. Face your fears to diminish their power over you, and you will be rewarded with a ton of personal growth. Remember, failure is not a bad thing. It's an opportunity to learn. Still, failures are much easier to handle if you've developed a strong support network to encourage you in your goals. Finally, remember that crafting a self-disciplined mindset is a journey. It's not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small wins, and keep pushing forward. With these strategies, you'll be well on your way to unlocking your full potential and achieving your goals with greater ease and consistency. Avoiding digital distractions. Okay, have you ever sat down to tackle an important task only to find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media half an hour later? In our digital age, technology is both a blessing and it's a curse. It's an essential tool, no doubt, but it can also be an endless source of distraction. Let's explore how you can manage your digital exposure to boost your self-discipline and productivity. Enter the concept of digital minimalism. This approach champions a more intentional use of technology. Start with a digital declutter. Evaluate the apps and tools you use daily. Do they truly improve your life or help you reach your goals? If not, it may be time to cut them loose. Consider going old school with a bullet journal. This analog system can be a powerful tool for managing tasks, tracking habits, and progressing toward your goals. Use it to jot down daily tasks, keep weekly and monthly logs, and even track habits like exercising or reading. Set aside a section for your long-term goals and break them down into actionable steps. It's amazing how satisfying it can be to physically cross off completed tasks. To prioritize your tasks effectively, try incorporating the Eisenhower box method. This technique helps you categorize tasks based on their importance and urgency. Now imagine a box divided into 4 quadrants. The first quadrant is for tasks that are both important and urgent. Now these are your top priorities. Think of them as looming deadlines or crises. Now the second quadrant is for tasks that are important but not really urgent. These tasks contribute to long-term goals and personal growth. The third quadrant is for tasks that are urgent but not important. These demand attention due to external pressures but don't align with your goals. And the fourth quadrant is for tasks that are neither important nor urgent. These are often distractions or low-value activities. Your focus should really be on completing Quadrant 1 tasks daily while also scheduling time for Quadrant 2 activities. Learn to say no to Quadrants 3 and 4 when necessary. Now, let's tackle your digital environment. Turn off non-urgent notifications or limit them to specific times. Resist the urge to have multiple tabs open. Focus on one task at a time. Use your breaks as actual breaks. Away from screens. Now, this could mean going for a short walk, doing some stretches, or practicing a quick meditation. You can also use technology to beat technology. Apps like Freedom can block distracting websites and apps across all your devices. Others can help you with habit tracking and time management. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate technology from your life, but to use it intentionally. By implementing these strategies, you'll find yourself less distracted, more focused, and well on your way to mastering self-discipline in our digital world. It's time to take control of your tech rather than letting it control you. Organizing your life. Have you ever felt like your life is a bit chaotic, making it hard to stick to your goals? Organizing your life is key to unlocking self-discipline. It extends far beyond just keeping a tidy desk. Now let's explore how embracing discipline in life's essentials can set you up for success. Having positive habits is crucial in developing self-discipline. If you want to adopt a healthy new habit, break it down into 3 steps. Finding a good cue or trigger, practicing the routine or behavior, and following with reward. Want to start jogging regularly? Set out your workout clothes the night before as a cue, go for a nice jog, then treat yourself to a healthy breakfast after. And speaking of breakfast, a well-crafted morning routine can set you up for daily success. Start by clarifying what you want to achieve. More energy, clarity, or creativity? Then design your routine with intention, keeping it realistic and consistent. Remember, if you're not a morning person, don't force yourself to wake up at 5 a.m. for a workout. Start small and adjust as needed. You can also try habit stacking. This involves piggybacking a new habit onto an existing one. For example, if you already have that morning coffee routine, why not read a page of a self-improvement book while you sip? It's an easy way to enrich your mornings without feeling overwhelmed. Another great area to cultivate self-discipline is your finances. Budgeting is an excellent way to practice discipline while building your savings. Begin by tracking everything you earn and spend. Yes, even that morning coffee. Categorize your expenses into essentials and non-essentials to identify where you can make changes. Allocate funds to essentials, savings, and debts right off the top, automating essential payments and saving deposits. But don't forget to set a fun budget. Discipline doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. Your living and working spaces also play a crucial role in promoting willpower and discipline. Regular decluttering can help create clean, tidy, and comfortable environments. Try the 1 in, 1 out rule. If you get a new book, an old one needs to go. Schedule decluttering sessions regularly and pause twice before buying anything new. Do you really need it? By embracing discipline in these essential areas of life, you're not just organizing your external world. You're creating an environment that supports your goals and values. Now, it might seem overwhelming at first, but start small. Pick one area to focus on, and as you build discipline there, you'll find it easier to extend to other aspects of your life. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but progress. With each step, you're building a more disciplined, focused, and fulfilling life. Going with the flow of your motivation. Have you ever felt like your motivation is on a roller coaster ride? One day you're conquering the world, and the next you can barely get out of bed. Don't worry, this is completely normal. The key to success isn't constant high motivation, but knowing how to navigate both the peaks and valleys. When you're in a motivational slump, think of it like being in a thick fog. You know where you want to go, but the path isn't clear. Here are some fog lights to guide you. First, set teeny tiny goals. Break big tasks into micro steps. If you have to write a report, start by formatting the document. It's like eating a pizza, slice by slice. Suddenly, the whole pie doesn't seem so daunting. You can also try changing your scenery. A new environment can refresh your mind. Try working from a cafe instead of your usual spot. You may also observe that you work better during certain times of the day than others. So find your rhythm and schedule challenging tasks during your peak energy times. Finally, seek inspiration. If you're feeling low, listen to a motivational podcast or chat with someone who inspires you. Conversely, on high motivation days, you can make the most of your energy. Use your momentum and tackle big tasks and challenging projects. You may also want to plan for the future on those superpower days. It's like charting your course while the sea is calm. Finally, share your energy with others. Your motivation can be contagious. To maintain balance, reflect daily on what worked and what didn't. Stay flexible and be ready to adjust your plans. You don't want to end up hustling yourself into a burnout. So, set achievable goals, make sure you maintain a good work-life balance, and learn to delegate tasks that are not essential. Practice self-compassion and embrace imperfection. When mistakes or setbacks occur, analyze them objectively and gather feedback rather than giving yourself a hard time. By mastering these strategies, you'll be able to ride the waves of motivation with grace, making progress even when the seas get rough. Remember, it's not about being motivated all the time. It's about knowing how to sail in any weather.